Our next guest is a doctor who doesn't just make house calls. He takes his practice directly to his patients on the street.
Now, this Reading doctor's office is under bridges, in the brush, and away from most of the population.
I'm a little bit worried, not only because you have this big abscess, but you've got cellulitis around your eye.
Dr. Patton practices street medicine. He goes to where his patients live, where he was diagnosing and treating medical conditions out of his backpack. And he would have it no other way.
This was very much, when I decided to go to medical school, this is very much what I envisioned. A big part of my job in going out is really to build trust and help our patients to see that we really have something to offer them.
Some might call him an enabler, and he is, he says, enabling his unsheltered homeless patients to get out of the camps and into homes and healthier lives.
I have, several patients that, I had a really close relationship with and was able to see them, really make positive changes in their lives as they sort of got into housing and, got into a more stable living environment.
Dr. Kyle Patton joins us via Skype, and I just want to continue clapping. Yeah. I applaud you, Dr. Patton.
Thank you.
Really
very nice.
Remarkable. We were singing your praises before the show started. We love what you're doing. And if you term it street medicine, can I ask you when you started practicing street medicine?
Pretty much I've been doing this for the last 10 years. I basically started this before I got into medicine. I had just graduated from college. I was looking for a job, and I found this listing online for a homeless outreach worker in Salt Lake City, where I'm from. Subsequently took the job, started doing that, and really that was where I was exposed to working with our unsheltered homeless populations, and truly just fell in love with this kind of work, and it really kind of took off from there.
How often do you get out to see this population?
Right now I'm going 2 days a week. And then the rest of the time I'm in clinic, seeing my clinic patients, and then I also staff one of our mobile outreach vans. I've tried to make my medical practice as mobile and flexible as the patients that I'm treating. And so, we've got a truck that has, good four-wheel drive, and I carry a bag that has all sorts of supplies, basic surgical supplies for doing procedures, wound care supplies, lots of medications. And really what we found is, as we've gone out on the street, we've found that a lot of the patients that we're seeing have either never been seen in our clinic or haven't been seen in quite some time. So it's really been good for us to reconnect with those patients, because a lot of them have really significant medical issues, and sometimes their medical needs are more than what I can offer, and we have to either send them to the hospital. But I've really been surprised just how much I can do right there.
And I couldn't believe the statistic that homeless individuals have a life expectancy that is 25 years shorter than the average population, and I have to believe the work that you're doing is improving that statistic. When you're going out there, do you go alone? Do you go with other individuals from your clinic? And how do you go about assessing situations, whether or not they're appropriate, potentially dangerous?
I don't go out alone. I go out with a team. I go out with, the team consists of myself, a medical assistant, a case manager from the clinic. And the team approach is really important, because as I'm providing medical care for our folks on the street, the other team members are building trust with them and really trying to address their complex social needs, really with the ultimate goal of trying to, get them connected to resources and eventually exit homelessness.
Dr. Kyle, kudos to you. What a project. So commendable. How do you get funding? Do you have something in place to raise funds and receive donations if somebody wants to help your project?
It's kind of a mixture of, we do some, billing for our encounters, and then, a lot of grants support the work that we do. And then also personal donations. People can donate on our website, and that goes directly to funding supplies and medications and, our staff, and really keeps the lights on and keeps the work that we do going.
Well, there may be a few things wrong with medicine in this country, but Dr. Kyle, you are not one of them. Keep up the great work. We're going to have a link on our website if you want to support the work that Dr. Patton is doing. Keep up the great work.